I mean, it's probably gonna... Just as I was saying that, really? Oh my god. Wow. That was on our third try. Hi there, scallywags! So today we will be hatching a new legendary dragon. So obviously this is the new dragon of the month and is the laser dragon, and honestly, he finished hatching a few days ago, but I haven't been here, so I've been waiting patiently to see this beautiful little guy in the flesh. So the only description for this dragon is, laser dragons are super enigmatic and radical! Cool, dude. And that is like it. So, the laser dragon is a light and energy dragon, base attack of 81, but it has an extremely low health stat because he is an exception dragon. So, the issue with him is that he has the health of an epic dragon, basically. So, he is really easy to kill. So the question really is, would you rather use him or the Firestar Dragon? And I mean, they can work on certain teams, but he's a very meh legendary overall. Again, 81 base attack is pretty good, but dying so easily, he basically gets one shot by everything. So if you were considering using him on a team, you know, that's something to keep in mind. But super cool looking dragon. I mean, just his design in general, and he has, like, you can see the little light shining off of his tail and his wings. Little Menno the laser dragon. I do like him. I like him quite a lot, in fact. And so, obviously, the other use to breeding this dragon of the month, rather than, you know, it just looking cool and it being a legendary, is the fact that we can also use this guy to try and breed the red scale dragon. So for that, I'm going to level him up to level 15 base, and oh, look at this dragon, he's see-through and everything. Oh, if only he was so much better. I might even have considered using him in, like, a really late game team, but now that we have him, it is time to start breeding for this red scale dragon. So, it says during the event you can get the red scale by breeding the parents in the breeding den. We need to breed together the laser and lava dragons. Why the lava dragon? I have no idea. Don't ask me. I have no idea why they decided to make it a lava dragon, but it is what it is. So let's go find him. There we go. There is our laser. We'll find, I think he's level 30. Oh, he's exploring, really? I've been cucked. Alright, have we taken him out now? I think we did. I think that worked. So, let's go and try and find him again. I really should have prepared this. But either way. All sorted now, so there is our lava dragon. And we will try and breed these two together. So, our first breed here is a 10-hour breeding time, and I already know that this is not the dragon that we want, which is quite unfortunate. But we do have Kronos, so we can use that if we want to. But if you were wondering about the possible outcomes for the red scale dragon, you may have seen already, but it is insane. It is absolutely insane, because when you breed legendaries, the way that it works is the element that the legendary passes down is a random element, and it can only pass down one of them. So, there are 30 different outcomes for the red scale dragon. Like, this is what they advertise as, lava plus laser equals red scale. Oh, boy, if only it were that simple, because this is the possible outcomes table on the DML wiki for the red scale dragon. And you can see here, we have breeding times from 30 seconds all the way up to the 20 hours for the red scale dragon. And despite the fact that there are like 30 different outcomes, there is no shared breeding time. So they must have done that on purpose, because as soon as you see a 16-hour breeding time that's with VIP or 20 hours non-VIP, then you know that you got it straight away. But there are just so many outcomes. Like, most of the time you'll probably end up getting below like a 4-hour breeding time, because they're all the commons, or at least below 10 hours is what you're going to end up seeing most of the time. But because we got a 10-hour breed, that means it could be the demonic, the rogue, the solar, the spiky, the runestone, the brick, the meteor. It could be any of those. But all that we do know is that it's not what we want. And so that's the reason that I decided to level up the laser to level 15, because the higher his level is, the better our chances are of breeding rarer stuff. And so we want the highest chance possible to breed the epic as we possibly can. So even though this isn't the greatest use of Kronos I've ever seen by far, we're going to use it anyway. And we don't have enough to skip this breeding right now, but if I watch some ads we can skip it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, so I've watched like a million ads, but I actually didn't have to spend any gems because I was able to watch like 7 of them, so we are actually done with that breed already. Not too bad. So, again, we will try. What will we get? Second time is a 6-hour cooldown. So, you know, obviously, it's not going to give us that insane luck. I mean, it is a 1 in 30. So, I'm not holding out too much hope. And plus, we only have just over a week left to try and breed it. So, you know, it does suck. I wish that we did have more time to try and breed the red scale, considering how difficult the breed is. But hey, you can't win them all. You can't win them all, I guess. And we will still hold out as much hope as we can. Hopefully we can get something cool. I mean, if you want to give us the red scale, I'll be very happy. But that is up to the RNG gods at this point. So, hey, we'll just go with whatever we have left. And so obviously, along with everything else, I did send out a notification on YouTube, but you know, just in case you did miss it, the new dragon of the week is going to be the Rosy Dragon. So I already have this dragon myself. We got it quite a while ago from a special event. But the Rosy Dragon is a cute little epic dragon, you know, fire, energy, wind. I guess wouldn't be too bad on a really early game team, but she will be replacing the Mentor Dragon next week. Not that it really matters to us, because again, we're going to be breeding for this red scale the whole week. So, I feel like, just like the Mentor, she's going to get ignored again, which, you know, rest in peace to all those poor dragons of the week that are just trying to get back into the game again. And it's like, oh, you picked the wrong week to come back, Sonny Jim. I know that you wanted people to breed you and, you know, make offspring of your kind because, you know, what species doesn't want to continue its own kind, right? That's like the basis of life, basically. But these 2 dragons of the week have just been utterly ignored by, like, everyone. Unless you got super lucky and, like, got the laser your first attempt, then got the red scale on your first attempt, or kept gemming it, and then you managed to breed the Dragon of the Week straight after that. But I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that that's probably not the case for the average player this week. And alright, prove me wrong. Send me a screenshot. I would be happy to be proven wrong, but you know, the odds are not in people's favour for being able to get every single dragon this week. And plus, you know, with Dragon's Delight going on at the same time with that breeding, and some people opting to just not breed for the monthlies or weeklies at all, so they don't put themselves behind. You know, it's been a tough week. And when is this stupid Nordic Divine event coming out, by the way? How long have we been waiting at this point for that new event to actually come? It's been too long. Although I say that, but I am very glad that we did get a big break between the previous one and the upcoming one, whatever that might be. Because it's just, we know that it's in the game, right? So now I'm like, well, when is it coming? Was there any point to putting it in the game if we're not actually going to see it? But, you know, I do have faith that they'll probably release it soon enough, especially with Christmas around the corner. If they're going to release the Divine event, they're not going to release it at the same time as Christmas itself. And plus, with Halloween coming, I don't think that they'd release it at the same time as Halloween either. So I'm thinking that they're probably going to release it between Halloween and Christmas. That would make the most sense. But who knows, maybe we'll get it next week. Maybe. Maybe not. Well, I say next week, but I mean probably like I'm including Sunday as the new week already, so I'm counting like 8 days from now, basically. But that would be very, very sudden. So I think it's probably going to be between Halloween and Christmas time. That's plenty of time and would make the most sense chronologically. Unless they just don't want to give us a special event for the other holidays and just give us the Divine event instead. You never know. I'm doubtful on that. So that is my mini prediction, I guess you could say. I don't really care either way as long as the event is doable. As long as they give us a Divine that most players that participate can get a hold of. Because the issue with the last Divine event was the fact that most people, like most players that were, say, a low level, had never seen a Divine event before, couldn't really get a Divine Dragon without dedicating a lot of time into the game. And I mean far too much. Like, with the old Divine events, we had the calendar Divines, and that meant that most players, regardless of level, and regardless of anything else, could get a hold of one quite easily. But, you know, with the latest one, obviously that didn't happen, so I hope that we get one that's a little bit easier to get next time. But we'll see. We shall see. But anyway, I think that is going to end it for now, so thank you for joining me in hatching that new, beautiful, legendary dragon. Where is he? Have I already lost? Oh yeah, of course he's breeding. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm sorry, but yeah, we will keep trying to breed for the red scale, and my Dragon's Delight event progress, I will show you how I've been going, probably tomorrow. Because hopefully we should be getting some cool dragons soon out of that. But anyway, for now, thank you very much for joining me, and until next time, I'll see you then.